It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Now!
Vanish without a trace!
Take it! Here I come! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on it!
Here's a healing heart! Raging Star!
Dragon Sword!
Celestial
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Try harder! My turn! No escape!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Sword!
Energy! Illuminate the
Sword
wall!
Rain Alpha! You're finished! I don't know what I'd do without you. Sword Rain Alpha!
Perhaps now isn't the
Leave the
time.
enemy arm with me!
Blow them away!
All this
No,
do
you
it!
can't.
Phase 1!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
You're mine! Talon Storm!
Dance in the wind! I will in here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Take this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Dazzle!
Raging storm! More where that came from!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
I'll finish you here too! There you are! You're on! Sword Rain Alpha! Exploding?
Don't get caught in the blast!
No escape!
By the power of
Sword Rain Alpha! It's over! First strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
I live long enough to regret this.
Eagle Fly!
Sword Rain Alpha!
These ones can run rings around us.
Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury!
Burn!
Dance in the wind! Here's the evil!
It's time!
I'm just getting started!
Damn it! Take this!
Searing Flying
Sword Rain Alpha!
Prepare to be sealed, though.
Here's a healing arc!
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Sword Rain Alpha!
So let's heal!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Dragon
Freeze Cleanser! Here's another! Magic is there!
Dragon Swarm!
Finish without taking you all tucked away!
Finish you
Here's
down!
Astral
Mirage!
Energy! A banana!
Sword Rain Alpha! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Now I can let it
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Isn't the time?
I really don't.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Strike!
Searing Flame! Reload! Chinese!
dare you more! Sword Rain Alpha! Repel!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! I can feel my power growing!
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Sword Rain Alpha! Talon Strike!
These things really get on my nerves.
Now I can let loose! It's over!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Come on, come on! Here I come! You're finished! The flaming fang! Be still!
I'll tear you apart!
I'm not done! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of it.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Here! Glimmer Dragon! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hey!
Blow them away!
Water.
More sucrals?
Keep calm and take them down.
Burning
You're
sun!
finished!
Water, hear my call! Red!
Dragon Shield! No, son!
Here's Lightning
Sword
Orb!
Rain
Raging
Alpha!
Cascade! Freeze Lancer! In here!
Eagle Fly!
I'll be
Take
saving
this!
this one!
Strike!
Here I go! Sleep now! Into the shadows!
You're
More
mine!
for the stockpile!
You should have messed with me!
Finish without a trace!
I'm not done!
Crossblade! Eat this! That'll bring you down!
Take this! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! It's over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sword
Rain Alpha! Blow them away! Now! Sword Rain! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle! Enemies incoming!
You're mine!
Then we'll take them down!
You're finished! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Swallow them!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
Jolene!
Blow them away! Not a chance! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Strike!
Oh, now you're talking!
Eat this!
Eagle Fly! I'll
Here's
tear
your
you
radio!
apart!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alton!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
You're mine!
Here's Eva! Where are you going? Blah, blah, blah.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll heal you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in
My
the
turn!
wind! Eat this!
Stand up!
Air thrust!
I'm not done!
We'll get
It's over!
now! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Here I come!
Now I can let loose! Here I come! I'm not done!
One more!
Blue escape! First strike! You're on! Burn in hell!
These fists have got your name on them!
One more!
Here I come!
Light astral energy!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Radiant
Blue
Blood!
escape!
Here, do it!
Jolene! In an instant! Impact Block!
Glacial Spear!
Here I come! Soaring Light Spear!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
More
Dance in the
strikes!
wind!
The flame
tear
is
you
finally
apart!
yours to be let free!
Light
Blue
astral energy!
escape!
Here's Eva!
Burn!
Seal!
Here I come!
Touching
Sword Rain
water!
Alpha! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Illuminate the sun! Bring you down! Holy
Here
glitter!
I come!
Holy
Yeah!
light! I got stuff up!
Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
Burning water! Here's my call! Here goes! Eat
Take this!
Do it!
Red
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Strike!
Here!
Blue escape! Stardust!
Steering flame! Reload!
It's over!
Water! Here's
You're
my call!
mine! It's on! You're finished! You're mine!
Here's Eva!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Do it! Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Now! You're mine! I'm not done!
Do it!
It's over!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Googled somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
That's true. And if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Mine.
You got custody. Trust this.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flame of Fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Water, hear
It's
my
over.
insect. Just stay on the ground.
Now I can let loose. You're mine! You got fire!
I've got this. Let Marksman handle it.
Sword Rain Alpha! All yours! Not today! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear my call.
I'm not done! You're mine! Castle! Swallow dance! Take this!
Glacial steel.
I'm on! Sword Rain Alpha!
Get you all tucked away. Magic is there.
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done!
I'll be saving this one.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Far beyond
Not
the
scared!
darkest
The
sky.
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Start up!
I'm just getting started.
It's over!
Shooting star.
Rongo! Jim!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpha!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
You're finished!
It's you.
Sword Rain Alpha! Lightning Thrust! Start up!
Shooting star. One
Don't clean it, Hal!
Let me take a
Sword
look.
Rain Alpha!
Well, someone's
picking
here
one
alive.
fight. Sword Rain Alpha!
And now, Lost, get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Illuminate the dark. Magic is there.
Mirage!
Holy land.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Radiant
I'm just getting
Lightning
started.
Thrust!
Finish without a
You're mine!
star. Dance in the
Sword
wind.
Rain Alpha!
Air
It's
thrust.
over!
Watch out for energy.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
This could be useful.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Take this.
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go! Go!
Swallow Dance! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike the flame inside me! Strike! Not today!
Eat this.
You're mine!
Now I'm real mad.
Here I come! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm like bait to them. Can't get out of this.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! My turn! I will escape! It's over! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Ignite! Take it!
What's this?
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! You're finished! Okay. Sword Rain Alpha!
Now or never.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm out of range!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this.
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done!
What's this?
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Finish without a trace!
Take this!
Shooting star! Dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Go for it!
Prepare
back to purple! My turn! I'm on it! No escape!
Here I go!
Dragon form! Sword Lane Alpha! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Pierce evil! Fall! My own death! Freeze Lancer! You want something else? Here's a healing head! That's not even fair!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Take this!
Rapid tear!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a
No, that'd be silly.
Mirage! Sword Lane Alpha! You're my...
Glacial spear! Here's evil! I heal you all! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the healing circle! Sleep now! Get on it there with the others!
Dragon form! Capacity
Annihilation!
Steel! Sword Lane Alpha! Take it!
In a bind?
No escape!
One at a time!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose.
Radiant Pierce!
Thanks, Jill.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Dragon form!
Raging storm!
The
These fists have got your name on them!
Let free! Take this! Sword Lane Alpha!
Light astral energy!
Take this! Burn in hell! You'll pay for that! You're mine!
Go!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Take that!
Roll now!
I'm not
Raging
done!
cascade!
Sword Lane Alpha! Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll pick you up! Sleep now!
Dragon form!
Let's get you all tucked away!
You're not no further! Dragon form!
Whirlwind smash!
Sword Lane Alpha! I'm not done!
Do it!
Thanks, Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
These fists have got your name on them!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon form!
I'll heal you all!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Here
now! Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon form!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
Hey, yes, ma'am. Can't get out of this.
Take this! Sword Lane Alpha!
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally! First aid!
Burn!
Into the shadows! Razor lightning! By the
Dragon
Let's
form!
tear him up! Finish without a trace! Light astral
Vacuum
energy!
blade!
Holy glimmer!
You're
Only
finished!
live!
Dragon form!
You require a hand.
Sword Lane Alpha!
No further.
Light astral
These
illuminate
fists
the
have got
dark!
your name on them!
Seven on holy glimmer!
Dragon!
Swallow that!
Take this!
Just getting started. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
Here's a
You're
healing
mine! Dragon form!
Tempest swirl! Gravitas field!
You're mine! Soaring light spear!
Illuminate the dark! Harry! Holy
escape!
Burning!
Soaring light pistol!
Here's a healing arc!
Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Strike!
Lightning!
Blow away!
Take that! Out of ammo! Dance in the wind!
Now or never!
More for the stockpile! Healing circle!
No further! Dragon Swarm!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Dragon Swarm!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
I feel stronger.
I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me?
Well, I'll do my best.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Hold on much longer!
Sword Rain Outlaw! Take it! That velocity's driving me mad! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the
Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now we're not...
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now, Zara! Go for it!
prepare to crumble!
Now! I'm on! You're mine! Eat this! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Watch this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here goes!
Struck! Struck! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm gonna need more than that. Sword Rain Alpha!
Bring you down!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Watch
No, you
this!
can't! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! It's over! This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Burn it out!
You should have messed with me!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
No escape!
Beyond the darkest sky!
Now I'm in the cooler!
Evil God! Water, hear my call!
Dazzle!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
No escape!
Take that! Illuminate the three
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
By the power of flame!
No escape!
Without a trace! Purge malevolence!
Dragon Swarm!
I wish I could throw like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Alphen?
Yes, Master. Please, teach
Go
me
in!
the
Go
art.
in! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I can feel my precision improve. Improving. Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret
Ignite! Come one, come all! Sword Ring! Alpha! Escape! You're mine! Sword Ring
My
Alpha!
armor won't save you!
Here I come!
What a relief!
Dragon Snout!
Lightning
You're
orb!
mine! Sword Ring Alpha!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
This one's all mine!
Already on it!
Fury! Burning shield! Water! Here
Sword Ring Alpha!
I'm on a roll now!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Get the wind! Flame!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Light astral now! Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Come one, come all! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle assault!
What? Dragon Swarm!
Fall into thine own depths! Mega ray!
Here I come!
Concentration!
Sword Ring Alpha!
I'm nearly done for.
First aid!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Arcane waterfall! Searing flame! Reload!
Ignite! Super Blow!
Okay.
You're mine!
I'm on a roll
Now! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Here I come!
Already on it!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Champion swell! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Seems about right to me. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm on!
Will this help?
Here I I come!
Swallow dance!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Careful!
Sword Rain
It has some
Alpha!
kind of
Eat this!
camouflage!
I'm not done!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Form! Blue escape!
Illuminating Arc!
Sword Rain Alpha! Let me try harder! My turn! Hold nothing back!
All disasters made one!
Dragon Form!
Swallow dance!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Fallen storm!
One more! Flame of
Dragon
Storm!
Form!
Strike! Water! Hear my call! My astral energy! Illuminate the dark!
Rena!
Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Dragon
Freeze
Form!
Laser!
Take this!
Thunder Peak!
Thrust!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from
Dragon
death's
Dawn!
abyss!
Burn!
Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Form!
Dragon Shell! By the power far beyond the darkest
You're mine!
sky!
Dragon Form!
Power of water! Glimmer
Sword
Flash!
Rain Alpha!
Annihilation!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm just
I'll
getting
heal you all!
started!
Dragon Form!
Raging Cascade! Healing Circle!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
No more Flame Knight!
Leave it to you!
I call annihilation! By the
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Form!
Here! Lost! You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Dragon Form!
Hear my call! Steel Force! When it is right!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
I'm not done!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
Raging Healing Circle! In here!
You're mine!
Pull myself
This
together!
one's all mine!
Direct Flame!
Will this help?
Healing Circle!
I'm on it!
Need to pull my Hamming Flame of Fury!
Sword!
Water! Wind
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hey! When
Eat
it's
this!
Raging Storm!
Take this!
There you go! Don't let up!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glimmer Dragon!
Now I'm in the groove!
Back to
Now,
flame!
Glacial Spear! Piercing you all ripped away! Freeze Laser! Water Astral Energy!
Dragon Form!
Here I come!
Dragon Form!
Outstanding form!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
A hard-won victory.
yourself! This one's tough! Come one, come all! I owe you one! Here I come! Dragon Form! Thanks!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon Dance!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflex! reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
This one's all mine!
Already on it!
Eat dirt!
Come forth! Holy glimmer! Pull myself
Sword Rain
together.
Alpha!
Holy lift!
Dragon Swarm!
Downfall!
Sword Rain Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! My turn! I'm not done!
I think I'm getting stronger.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Dragon Swarm!
Hear it now!
Try harder! My turn!
As if the normal
Dragon Swarm!
something enough.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dragon
This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm!
Hear it now!
Ignite!
Now hear my call. Get out
Dragon
there with
Swarm!
red. Get out in the way.
Take this!
Eagle Bond!
Dragon
Dragon!
Mega red.
Dragon Swarm!
Get out of there together.
Try harder! My turn!
By the power
Dragon
of
Swarm!
Eat that without a trick. I call upon
First
thee.
strike! You're done! Watch it!
Dragon Swarm!
Heal.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
All right. Flame of fury. Burning.
Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
No escape! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
Here's a healing arm.
This one's all mine!
Let's tear it up.
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep
Here I
now.
come!
Dragon shout!
Crush! Eat this!
Raging storm.
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
That
Why'd you kill me?
To stop you dying?
I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Denied!
Dragon shout!
Dragon!
Radiant flood here. Eagle
What's this?
Back into the fray. Outstanding form.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sleep now.
Dragon Swarm!
Get you off of the way.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! I could do without this pain! Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm.
Death bomb on a roll! Smash you!
The flame inside me!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
There's always room for improvement.
get careless.
Don't tell me!
I'll never miss!
Dragon Swarm!
I can handle it!
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Dragon Swarm! To me!
Sword Alpha!
Will this help?
It's on! Burn!
Healing circle!
Come on!
Dance in the wind!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope!
Silly.
Here's a healing arc! Here's
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Sword Ring Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on! In a bind?
Here!
I'm not done!
Sword Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Dragon Swarm! Sword Ring Alpha! You're finished!
I can carve through
This
armor!
one's all mine! I'm on it! Sword Ring Alpha!
There you are! I'm just getting started!
Glacial spear!
It's time!
Let's get you all tucked away! Illuminate the sword! Here's the evil!
You picked the wrong fight!
You're on!
Do it! Yukara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Darkest skies! I
There, Steel. Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Now, Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Not a chance!
I'll tear you apart! You made quick work of us!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
As impressive as always.
And here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look threatened.
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I need to be stronger. That equipment... It should come in handy.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Dragon Swarm! Now
Frickin' does it!
here I come! Dragon Swarm! Sword Ring
I'll finish you
Alpha!
here and now!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Swarm! The flaming side is yours to be let free! Take this! I'm not done! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Oh, now you're talking!
Prepare to be sealed with fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's start more doing.
Dragon Swarm!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
No. Stay away from my friend!
Mega Ray.
Dragon Swarm!
Arts require complete focus. Annihilation. Lightning.
Crush!
I'll
Dragon
bring you back
Swarm!
from death to bit. Holy Land. I'll bring you back from
Dragon
death to
Swarm!
Resuscitation.
Try harder! My turn!
Healing from
The
fury.
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Tectonic punch.
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
Radiant
You're
Storm.
mine! I'm not done!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Mega
First
Ray.
strike!
I'll finish
I'm
you.
not done!
Armor won't save you.
Raging Cascade. I'll heal you.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll
finish you
right now. I owe you one.
Eagle Fly.
Radiant
Dragon Swarm!
Banana Alabama.
This isn't ideal.
Back into the raging orb. Raging Cascade.
Eat this.
Dragon Shout. Blah, blah, blah. I can
feel the medicine working.
Eagle Assault. This will come in handy. Hear me. Flame of Fury.
Take this!
Burning Strike. Water. Hear my call. Wind Astrolith. All right. Hear Evo.
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the top. Hug forth. Holy good. Holy Land.
Okay! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll heal you all.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning Orb.
This one's all mine!
Raging Cascade.
I owe you one!
Spread.
You're mine!
Laser
Burn!
Pierce Evo.
Swallow dance!
Freeze
Take this!
Lancer. You get
Soaring
the
Light Spear!
I'm on a roll now.
You're on!
Get on it.
Here I come!
I can't heal you forever. Blah, blah, blah.
Here I come!
Holy Land. One more Mega Ray.
I'll tear you Dragon Swarm!
Light Astrolith.
Watch it!
Burning
Take this!
Illuminate the
Dance!
blah, blah, blah. Holy Land. Healing Circle.
I don't know what I do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Try harder! Now!
I don't have on the hip.
And more. Well, for now,
Water, hear my call.
we got fires.
I've got it. Let him mark the handle.
All yours.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Damn it! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! This stuff keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm sorry to be.
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
Now!
Already on it.
I'm not done! It's over!
I'm on it.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat this. Whirlwind snap.
Dragon
Freaking does it.
Ignite!
I'm on it.
it! Impact Block! Not a chance! Soda!
Now, Ghidorah! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Just getting started!
Dragon Form!
Here's evil! Death! Arch required! Blazer!
Dragon Form!
Holy Land!
Dragon Form! Here I come!
Annihilation!
It's
Lightning
on!
attack!
Right!
Flames! Finish without a trace!
Dragon Form! Not today!
Illuminate
Here I come!
Eagle Burning Strike!
Sword Rain
Now
Alpha!
you're talking!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Form!
I'll tear you apart! Rain down and purify all!
Dragon Form! Take this!
By the power of flame! Finish meteor storm!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Powered hurricane!
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Form! Sword Form!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging storm!
I'm nearly done for. Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Form! This one's all mine! Eat this! First mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This could be useful.
Looks like trouble with the capital P!
Up together, we've got this!
Finish without a trace!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Fall into thine own death!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come! It can hide itself?
I won't give in!
Amazing!
By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Sleep now. Get on in there with
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! Sword Rain Alpha!
Like you old cat.
You'll pay for that!
In here!
Dragon
Bring you
Form!
back from death's abyss!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Resuscitation!
No escape!
Here's a healing
Sword Rain
art!
Alpha! You're finished! Take this up! There!
Spread! Flame of fury!
Dragon Form!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze laser!
This is looking good! This should do it!
Resuscitation! Handy. I'll heal you all! Can't be let me help! Powered hurricane!
Now, let loose! Evil Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! Magic is astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Dragon Form!
Powered hurricane!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle fly!
Just getting started!
Now, lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Here's a healing art!
Not a chance!
Arcade
Throw
waterfall!
it! Burn in hell!
Powered storm!
Dragon Form!
Now I'm in the
Sword Rain Alpha!
It looks like
I
you
can
got
carve
this
through
one
armor!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Form!
First aid!
Whirlwind Snap!
Raging storm! No, that's Here's evil!
Dragon Form!
Freeze laser!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Oh, now you're talking!
You're finished!
Healing circle! What would I do?
Sword Rain Alpha!
By the power of flame! Flight! Lightning condemned! Brotherhood!
You're mine!
Illumination!
Sword Rain Alpha! Quit push! yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right at Rena in no time.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the turn! Out of ammo! Our first aid! I'll fix you up! Recover with the others!
Try harder! Not a chance! This one's all mine! Can't move!
Don't leave me!
I'll bring you back from
Quiver dragon! What's this? Lightning
Not done yet!
I'll tear you apart!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Sword Red
Now
Alpha!
I'm in the groove!
Try harder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help! Star!
Sword Red Alpha!
No? Feel like me again.
Iron Rhythm! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Here's the evil!
Nothing gets by me!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Eagle fly!
Resuscitation! Lightning!
Not done yet!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Like focus!
Healing
Dragon Swarm!
I don't even know the word defeat.
That did
I'll
it!
bring you back
Dragon
from death's
Swarm!
abyss!
Dragon shout!
That'll bring you down.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Glacier Spear! Here's the evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the groove!
You're finished!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
I owe you, Tiana.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
I'm not done!
Glacial Spear.
Alpha!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
That was a little close for comfort.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with the huge lumbering beasts lately.
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Side! Celestial Hammer! By the power of water! Tunnel! Holy Land!
I can handle it. Yes, I'm on a roll now.
Oh, now its head is its weak point? We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
You're mine!
Eagle Side!
I'm on stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Healing circle! Meteor storm! Purge malevolence!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap! Dragon
Energy! Healing
I'll
circle!
hit you here and now!
Rain down and purify all!
Here I come!
First aid!
Eagle assault!
You're mine!
I'm just getting started!
Struck!
Here I go! Help this! Lightning far beyond the burning flame! I call upon thee! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
I'm on a roll now.
Here, let me help.
Eagle assault!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Take it! Go! Radiant Sun! I'm all stopped up!
Not today!
Eagle Side!
I'll
tear you apart!
Finish without a trace!
You're mine! It's over!
Outstanding form!
Take this!
Like healing them!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
You're mine!
Rip it down! By the power of flame! I'm finished without a trace!
You are gonna pay for that! Take this! Move it!
Eagle Side!
It's over!
Hasten!
Take that!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Stardust! It's over!
Will this help?
Eat this!
Healing circle! Hear me! Flame of fury!
No!
Here I
Can't
go!
end here!
Here goes! Glacial spear! Here's Calvin Hurricane! Freeze Lancer! Dance to the wind! Air throw! Go time! Blah blah blah! Magic! Holy Land! Will this help?
Not done yet!
Healing circle! Purge malevolence! I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my art do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Freeze Lancer! Magic is out!
Dragon Claw!
Raging Storm!
Be still!
Will this help?
You're mine! I'm not
Astro
done!
Purge! Blah blah blah! Healing
Murarondo!
Take it! Illuminate the
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that is silly.
You're mine!
You're on a roll now.
Here's Dance in the Wind! Air Thrust!
You're finished! Here I come!
It looks like you got this one covered! Healing Solar Score! Dance in the Wind! Air Thrust!
Take this!
Annihilate! Raging Bastion!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon Form!
I'll finish you here and
I'm not
now!
done!
Holy Land!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Gemini Aqua!
Stardust!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of
Mirage!
Fury!
It's over!
Glacial Spear!
Here's Evil! Lightning Orb! Freeze Lancer! Illuminate
Take
yourself! Come forth! Holy By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Lightning
These fists
condensed!
have got your name on them!
They're not staying around! Illuminate the dark!
What's this?
There
you go.
Holy Land!
Feel like
Escape!
Flame of Fury! Water! Hear my call!
I'll finish you here and now!
There you are! Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! You for that! It's over! today!
Eagle fly!
Take this!
Now I'm in the
Escape!
groove!
Explosion! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Laser spear!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Eagle fly! I'm on a roll now! Eagle fly!
That did it! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Glimmer
Soaring light spear! No escape! You're finished! You're mine! You're mine! No escape! Soaring light spear!
Water, hear my call. Hit, spray.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the evil.
Just good stuff!
Raging storm.
Stardust!
Off like smoke!
Puddle.
No escape!
Illuminate the magic escape. Only one.
You're mine!
Eagle fly!
Soaring light spear! Lunar Rondo!
Talon hurricane!
Great, there you go. Don't let up. One more.
Take this!
Razor cyclone.
Hurricane!
Magic escape. Sleep now.
Not today!
Let's tear him up!
Here I come!
All disasters made one.
I'm not done!
The helix of purity. Here.
Soaring Alpha!
The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge!
Raging storm.
By the power of water!
Rolling
Soaring light spear!
Laser spear!
Here's the evil. Take care of. And again.
Stay away from my friend! It's over! Soaring light!
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
You're mine! Stardust! Lunar Rondo!
Into the shadow. Smart.
I'll tear you
I'm
apart!
not done! Here I come! Stardust! I'm not done!
Talon hurricane!
You're mine! This one's all mine! Stardust! Strike! Stardust! Lunar Rondo! Here I come! You're mine! No escape! Lunar Rondo!
Here I go. In here.
Burn in hell!
Let's get you off of the way. By the
Take it!
power of flame.
I'm not done!
Let's go.
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Eagle fly! Rolling
Here. All right. It's showtime.
You're mine! Stardust!
No.
Can't move!
Don't give up. Magic escape. Here's the evil. Freeze laser. Reseal. I'll heal you all. Let's get you all tucked away.
Not done
Far
yet!
beyond the target sky.
Here I come!
Overseas.
It's over!
Healing
Soaring light spear! I'm on it!
Anything in armor is all
Here I
mine!
come!
Now, hear my call.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.